Hello. Today I'm here to inform you about the different communication styles of whales in the ocean. The different styles of communication are echolocation, body language communication behaviors, and nurturing and aggressive communication behaviors. Whales are highly intelligent animals that communicate in a very unique and sophisticated way. Whales are very social. They travel in pods and they communicate for themselves and with each other frequently, every day, all the time, just like humans do. Um, the three main vocal communications include clicks, whistles, and pulsed calls. And the three main body communications are spy hopping, lobtailing, and breaching. Finally, the last form of communication, it's also a body communication, but it is nurturing and aggressive communication behaviors. For decades, researchers have been trying to decode and understand this unique and intelligent way that whales communicate. They are just now on the precipice of being able to understand this, to not only help the whales survive, but to help them thrive and to help protect them. We as human beings need to come together and figure out a way to where we can understand them better in order to protect them. I have always been fascinated with whales. I have loved them since I was little. I take every opportunity I can to watch documentaries or read about them. I just think they are just magnificent animals, and I'm so excited to tell you and inform you about their different communication styles. The first style is echolocation. Echolocation, according to the article, How Do Whales Communicate, are high-pitched clicks, whistles, and pulsed calls. The whale emits a sound and it travels back to them. It is for distance measurement and orientation of objects, to include live objects, dead objects, inanimate objects, or whatever it may be. The vocal communication behavior by Deek and Slater goes on to say that the animals use it to detect prey, how fast it's moving, how far it is. They can tell whether it's coming towards them or it's going away from them. The clicks are short bursts of sound in a series to better to understand the orientation or the placement of the object. Whistles are tonal signals. They have no harmonic content to them that researchers can tell. It's commonly a social communication behavior. It just depends on the context in which the whistle is. It's thought to play a role in short range communication. Pulsed calls are common with killer whales. It is used for group recognition and coordination of behavior for prey. And according to the film Killer Whales on the Fjord, the whales communicate with each other and send these clicks and pulsed calls in order to communicate and come up with a strategy on how to herd their prey. Toothed whales include the killer whales, the pilot, sperm, and beluga whales. They have sharp teeth to rip and tear their prey. And according to Magnuson and Kasaya, they are very, very intelligent in how they communicate and how they teach their young. They talk to their young and to each other when they're trying to herd up their prey. The sound comes from constricted nasal passages up in the top, up by the blowhole. So they communicate up there. Their sound comes from there. In comparison, the humans comes from the larynx, which is obviously down in the throat. So, according to the newspaper article, Nature publishes Geisler's study and origin of toothed whales and echolocation. That further supports the study that the whales, especially the killer whales, are very coordinated in their hunting of prey. Echolocation is used by both baleen and toothed whales. Like we talked about the type of toothed whales, baleen whales, which include the blue whale, the humpback whale, the right whale, and the fin whale, have bristles of teeth that they scoop up water with their prey, which is krill, small fish. They come up out of the water and the water comes out and then they swallow the fish. Baleen whales have been proven, and it has been in research, or researchers have discovered that they do use echolocation in order to herd and round up their prey also. Now let's move on to body language communication. And when you're that big, you've got a lot to say when your body is that big. So the first type of body language communication is spy hopping. And that's when the whale comes up out of the water and looks and communicates with curiosity and looks. They're laying horizontal on the water and the eyeball literally comes out and it's looking and it is wondering. Its communication is curiosity. The next is lobtailing, and that's when the back fin comes out and slaps the water. That could be social, it could be warning of prey, and it could be a mating ritual. The last one is breaching, and this is mainly found in the mating rituals, and that is also according to the Magnuson and Kasaya, the mating strategies in whale populations. Breaching can also be a form of warning for prey. That normally is a form of aggression too, which leads me into my last form of communication, and that is nurturing and aggression. Nurturing, they slightly rub each other with their fins, or they slightly nudge each other, and these are love communications. Aggression is charging, where they ram the other whales. This is typically in a mating ritual. And again, according to Whale Facts, how do whales communicate? This is one of the major things that they do. So I hope I have informed you of the communication styles of whales. Hopefully we will be able to not only help them survive, but thrive with more research. Thank you.